What is BBC? Will.
Shivoham.
What is BBC?
I think it's the same as Satchitananda.
BBC. What is the meaning of Satchidananda in BBC?
Well, I take it as bliss, being, and consciousness.
Okay, good attempt. Girish, Anand, before we do a minute of meditation.
Be in bare consciousness. Chin matra.
Be in bare consciousness. Okay.
Chin matra.
Chin
Consciousness alone. Without the
Atmanand,
contents.
Atmanand, you want to try? Krishna wants to try. Atmanand, if he wants to try, Krishna and Atmanand.
The broadcasting,
Broadcasting?
blissful consciousness.
Broadcasting blissful consciousness. Okay, good. All are trying. There's no BBC coming today. Yes, Atmanand?
I thought, same words only. I thought be in the bliss of consciousness.
Today's topic is BBC. And I hope you'll remember it for the rest of your life because it is the transformational sutra. Sutra is what? Sutra is nothing but mantra, right? You should use the word sutra. Today I wrote a song with Nikhil Kamath. Nikhil and Vinay D duo, and he used the word sutra. He sent back a beautiful song we are producing this month with Nikhil Kamath. BBC. BBC. Let us meditate. Let us meditate. Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. O Lord, you are Ishvara. You are Jagat. You are Jiva. Without you, there will be no Jagat. There will be no Jiva. When will I be able to realize this? Every moment I sink in samsara. Every moment I am dragged into bhoga. I live as a pauper, a prisoner of pleasure, people, and possessions. When will you give me, O Lord, the gift of BBC? When will you give me, O Lord, the gift of BBC? When will you give me the gift where I can bring back consciousness? Bring back consciousness. Bring back consciousness. Yes, my dear friends. So there it is, simple words. BBC is to bring back consciousness. How are we going to be able to bring back consciousness? What are we going to do? This is the mantra I'm giving you. I call it a sutra. A sutra, a mantra, whatever you would like to call it. Bring back key. What you all said is correct. Very close. Many of you talked about consciousness, but I have given you all, whenever you are lost, you need to say BBC and bring back consciousness. By now, I'm asking you all a question. Do you know how to bring back consciousness? Have you learned the art? Do you know when to bring back consciousness? How to bring back consciousness? When to bring back consciousness? I hand over the discussion to you. Who would like to tell? What is the mantra, the sutra of BBC? I'm using the sutra word for the first time. I don't know whether it's appropriate. But when and how will you bring back consciousness? And you will remember it from today onwards as BBC. Bliko. Bliko, Nichani, spreading happiness, Ritu.
Shivam, love you all.
Sir.
SSC. Okay, so this bring back to consciousness, I can only found that C last part's consciousness I wrote already. But this is not a new formula because we already got this CBTC, which is come back to
CBT,
consciousness.
CBTC.
CBTC is also very nice. Come back to consciousness, and how to come back to consciousness, and when we have to come back to consciousness. That is a question, right? So the when the mind is active, it will be bombarded with all negative thoughts. At that time, how to come back to consciousness or bring back our consciousness is first to still the mind, because if you don't still it, you will be dragged in any direction.
Correct.
And you will never come back to consciousness. So first to still, silent for a moment, even if it is a chaotic situation, you have to be quiet for some time. Then you will have access to consciousness. Then you can come back to consciousness. That is what I do for my situation, like mind, when mind is too much active and giving all the negative thoughts. That's the method I use.
So to summarize, is it only one step or two steps?
It's actually two steps. First you have to still the mind. You stop the thinking. You stop and be in a still mode. So your mind will slowly get reduced the attack, and then
Let me tell you,
slowly.
this BBC Sutra can be a very, very liberating secret. So
Yeah, because you
BBC,
have to, if you don't bring back, then you will be lost. You are gone. You are
so
washed
that's
away.
why that while we had introduced come back to consciousness, Bliko, we did not have a effective. I always try to give you effective acronyms. I like to give you effective. So this BBC, you will never forget for the rest of your life, and it is so critical to bring back consciousness. Let us hear good start, Bliko. Let's hear others. Nichani and Rajesh.
Shivam Saji,
Yes.
the first thing is realize I am not I am that.
Okay.
Neti neti tattvamasi.
Good. Very good.
That's my answer, Saji.
I thought you were saying the first thing is to realize that we are in the mind state.
No, Saji, we should realize that we are not the mind, body, mind, and ego. I am
When do you
doubt
have,
that.
Ashok, when should you BBC?
When the mind is pulling me back.
Correct. When is the mind pulling you back?
When I'm in boga.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. All the time. Therefore, BBC should be more important than BB.
Kill the mind before it kills you.
BB, what's BB? More important than your BB should be BBC. Because BB is not troubling you so much, but BBC is very important. Correct? BB is okay. BBC, the mind, it's killing us. Oh, it's killing us.
AK-47.
How I wish I can give you all a gift of BBC. How I wish. I don't know. I don't know how, if you can bring back consciousness, you're enlightened. If you BBC, you've got it, you've done it, you've achieved it.
You have to be a yogi.
Yes. So good point. What you say, Neti, I agree, but today is a little bit higher. Shah, AiR. Spread happiness always. You mean to say Shah, no? SHA. Bolo.
So, Prabhu,
My consciousness is telling that.
Yeah. Shivam, Prabhu. So I agree what, of course, Ashok sir said and Bliko also. So I was thinking on that because we are discussing the seesaw, Sansara and that one, Swarga. We are also there, the ever-yelling mind. Still the mind, kill the mind. So it is very natural for us to go in the material world, the bhoga. So bring back to consciousness. Always, if you remember BBC, so you tune yourself to come to consciousness. So from that point of view, I consider BBC, my meaning to that is that.
Great. So Shah, how often you need BBC?
Whenever I sleep.
Yeah, but we are sleeping all the time.
Every time we should keep on praying, na?
So therefore, BBC is a very good, it's like changing the gear. You drive, right? So when you drive and sometimes the car is not willing to go up, you're driving up, you have no choice. You've got to change the gear and push the gear, otherwise the car will go back. If you're driving uphill, even in a bike, I think you have got to, if you don't, it will go backwards.
You put the effort.
You need to change the gear. BBC, BBC. Bring back consciousness. You bring back consciousness. You lock the mind. You block the mind. You activate the intellect. You stop it, drop it, chop it, drop it. But it will all, you see, I think Siri will tell us a little bit more about that, about how you become aware of the mind. And then I think Siri will tell us, I'm thinking she will tell us more about it. So I won't.
It also be, Prabhu, like yesterday, Govind was asking short form of AiR happiness. Everything that we talk about, if we first master this BBC, so then we implement everything that is all becoming a monk, becoming ABCD, everything is just there. Bring back to consciousness, bring back to consciousness.
If you do BBC, means you're your master now.
Master.
The challenge is, are you able to BBC? Therefore, today we are wanting to focus on that. What is the trick? What is the trick to BBC? What is the practice? I want you all to give me practical tricks. Or please contemplate. Ritu, Siri, Krishna. Please contemplate.
Guruji.
Yes. Yes.
Guruji, the coin that you gave to flip from mind to consciousness. So we have to flip all the time.
So how?
This or that.
Good. Good. So you have to actually, do you have to bring back consciousness or you have to do something else?
No, we have to bring back consciousness.
How will you do it? Where is the consciousness gone?
In the mind and thoughts.
The consciousness has not gone anywhere, no? How can you bring back the consciousness?
Consciousness is there only. We have to bring apna balance.
So there is a method. I want you all to find what method you are going to use. There is a method to BBC. BBC is a beautiful sutra. BBC, BBC. Whenever you are in fear, BBC. Worry, BBC. Tension, BBC. Stress, anxiety, BBC, 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 BBC. Bring back consciousness. Bring back consciousness. How? Because consciousness is underlying in you. How will you do it? Siri.
By stopping the mind, killing it.
Good, good. How?
By
Where is the mind? Where is the mind?
Throwing the mind out. Throwing the mind out.
Where is the mind?
Not exist. We only make it exist.
Then what do you do? So therefore, we all know the formulas. It depends upon what is stealing your consciousness. First of all, you should know what is stealing your consciousness. You can't just be in some bad mood, for example. That bad mood will not help you. What is causing the bad mood? Identify. Identify the thief.
Situations, circumstances.
So, Ritu, I want to practically give you a method. I'm asking you a frank question. Is it easy for you to bring back consciousness all the time, or you struggle?
Struggle.
That's the truth, right? You're telling me you struggle to bring back consciousness because there are hazard things that trouble you. Oh, what will happen to this? If this happens, then what will happen to that? If that doesn't happen, then what will happen to this? Correct or not?
Correct.
But how to BBC?
When we come back in the present moment.
Good, very good. And then you realize that it's all Maya, it's all Leela, nothing matters. I am Prabhu, I am Sip. If you have the entire gamut of the truth in front of you, somebody said Satchidanand. I don't know who told in the beginning BBC was Satchidanand. Oh, if you are in Satchidanand, then you are in consciousness. You don't have to bring back consciousness. But you BBC when the mind is riding the horse. You BBC, when the mind is your boss, when the mind is creating that loss, the mind is bombarding you with MK50. Oh, you're gone. You're dead. You're dead. How do you bring back consciousness when you're dead? Siri and Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji.
Long way to go.
Shivam, Guruji.
Yes, Siri.
Those 11 methods, first is still the mind, then we have to separate ourselves, all those things. But mainly, since everybody knows all the 11 steps, we have to be in yoga. We have to come back. We can listen some bhajan. Sometimes samsara, even today, some 2-3 calls came. So little bit I came to Boga. Means not Boga, samsara, they were telling all those things. I couldn't stop it. So I felt I have wasted some 2-3 hours like that, because continuously today's like that came. Then afterwards you listen to bhajans, you listen to this, and I came to yoga. Then I was in my yoga. I could come back.
So there are two things
So
you're talking.
yoga,
You're talking about two things. One,
yes.
sometimes it's difficult to bring back consciousness. It happens like that sometimes when those 1 or 2 hours
Yes,
you are wasting, when you are wasting the 1 or 2 hours, in that time, when the time was being wasted, you did not realize that you're losing your valuable time?
yes, afterwards only, because that it was others, due to others, not because of me. That I felt that I should have not have lifted the phone or whatever it is. Somehow they called and I was completely in samsara. They were telling something, I had to listen. So my time went away.
See, these are good
I
examples,
felt
and
very bad.
this honest submission helps everybody. Now, when I waste my day, whether 1 hour or 2 hours, I feel lousy about it. I don't like to waste my day. But if I know my day is being wasted, I bring back consciousness. I can cut it there and then. I can snap out of it. I can snap. Our challenge is not to regret after spending 1 hour or 2 hours or 1 day or 2 days wasted. We have to snap out of it immediately and come back to sit consciousness. So how to bring back consciousness in that moment? Suppose I'm asking you, Siri, and next Krishna, suppose there's one fear or there's a worry or there's one something creating stress. In reality, it is meaningless. Nothing is there. Nothing matters. We all have learned the mantra.
Correct.
Nothing matters. We have learned the mantra. Bhaad mein jao. We have learned the mantra. Correct. But still we are lost. After the mantra bhaad mein jao, after the mantra nothing matters, still we are trapped. Now when we are trapped, my challenge is how to snap out. How to snap out and BBC, bring back consciousness. How? That is what I'm trying to
Be
learn from
positive.
you, each one of you, huh?
Fill the mind with all positive energies.
Correct. Think and tell me how to
You
bring back consciousness. I am trying today to give you one tool. I'm praying to give you one tool. Let me see if I can get the tool. Today, I hope SIP will give us that tool. Krishna and Will. Dichani and Suki. Krishna.
Yes, sir, Shivoham. Sir, to get back to consciousness, first of all, पहले हमको पता नहीं था ना, now we are aware that we have gone into the mind state. So
Good.
that is the first thing to flip over. And now, because so many tools you have given us, and एक तो last time the observer called the, so if you are an observer, you can observe, you feel pity on yourself after listening to so many Zoom calls, taking the efforts of the master. And then if you are again angry, let me tell you, I can say with, it's not with arrogance, but anger is something I thought I can never get rid of. आजकल anger आएंगे तो immediately I sit down, I insulate, I sit in silence, and I make sure I will not. अभी मुझे पता नहीं है कब मैं last angry हुआ है. And when you gave the many things, now the changes are, especially when the group, as you said, if you try to, teach others, you automatically you become that also when you say some things. For example, people were asking, you get disturbed, you have fear, worry, stress. So all whatever you taught us, I'm repeating like a parrot. But that makes a huge impact on me that I will not repeat that anymore. So that things, another example is ki small little things, big things we have get rid of. But if the maid behaves badly, then I constantly remember ki she's also sick now trying to challenge me to become angry. So let me not become angry. And so smile takes away all your tips. It's not one or two. And today you were, but I have a question also to ask you. Today you were saying about faith and doubt, right? I still become a little restless. I still become little uneasy when I'm not able to comprehend you completely. There are gaps. Okay, but that doubt isn't complete faith. So I wanted to, today also in this happiness call, you were saying about if you have doubt, you are unhappy. My doubt is unless I completely understand, I cannot follow you. There are some things which
Actually,
I still.
your word, you don't use the word doubt there. You're using the wrong word.
What's the word to be
And
used?
so we'll find. So you are unsure. You are wanting to be sure, not even unsure. You are.
Clarity नहीं है.
I'll tell you. So are you doubting me, or you are accepting me, but you don't understand why I am saying that? There are
Yeah.
say okay. There. Let me explain to you the two things. Okay. One is, yeah, I doubt this fellow area. This fellow air, what he's talking, I doubt it. Yeah, that is doubt. The other thing is, air is telling like this, but I don't agree. So why is it that I don't agree? Why don't I understand what he is saying? That is not doubt. That is talash. That is quest. When my guru told me that there's an astral world, did I doubt my guru? I didn't doubt my guru, but I questioned him. I told Dada, tell me where is the astral world? I want to know where is the astral world. Does it mean I'm doubting him? I am trying to overcome my ignorance. I may be right. Maybe my guru has made a slip in the saying something. That's a different matter. But that is not the word doubt. I have faith. That's why I want to ask you. Please explain this to me. Suppose you have doubt, then you don't want to ask the question. Acha, let me keep quiet here. I'm embarrassed to ask the question. Then there is doubt. You
वो भी
understand the
होता है
difference?
कि sir, there are days I don't want to embarrass myself because the whole group is agreeing and I'm not agreeing. So मुझे लगता है कि there is a problem in me. So I
Suppose the
don't
whole
ask.
group is suppose the whole group is like you.
No, they are.
Suppose
I
no,
can
suppose
understand they're
no,
agreeing.
no, suppose the whole group is thinking the same like you're thinking. They also want to ask, but they're embarrassed to ask. So we should not. When I was with my guru, I would ask a question 25 times. I would ask the same question 25 times. So doubt is actually doubting. Faith is being, when you ask a question means you have faith. When you don't ask the question is a problem. I hope you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
क्या है? I'm asking, okay, after all, till today, I keep correcting myself. Do I ever tell you I'm perfect? Have I ever come and told you in this call I'm a perfect, I know everything perfectly? Have I ever told you that?
No, but now I feel कि if what I have not understood, perhaps it's not for me. So I just ignore it. And because you have given another 100 things to follow, so मैं ऐसे अपने आप को थोड़ा शांत करती हूँ.
That's good. But see, today, that's fine. Important thing today is how to BBC.
Yeah. So my main method is to be in silence. Now, I love silence. I be in silence for most of the time, and it gives me a lot of, I don't know, it's so much profound when I go into silence. Yeah.
If you start enjoying silence, means you're reaching the peak. If you start enjoying silence, means you have reached a very different state. Because people in this world, the problem is people don't want silence. People say, I am bored of silence. Silence has a beautiful music. Silence has a very, very beautiful, sometimes you're just silent. Silence, just complete silence. I know somebody who's very, very happy silently doing nail polish, doing nothing for 1 hour, just painting nails. Painting nails in silence gives somebody lot of beautiful peace, because that silence has a music. It's very beautiful to enjoy silence. Ramana Maharishi used to just be quiet. You hear Ramana's stories, Ramana would just. So I hope today I am able to give you all a tool. There are many tools, but ultimately the goal is very simple. I have to bring back consciousness. I have to BBC.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing, I must do it in consciousness. I must do it as a witness. I must do it as an observer. If something is spoiling my mood, immediately if I bring back consciousness, my mood will be good. If I have fear, I bring back consciousness, fear will disappear. I have anger. Anger cannot exist in consciousness. To bring back consciousness, what is consciousness? Consciousness is Satchitanand. BBC, bring back consciousness. Consciousness of what? Consciousness of truth. Consciousness of truth is Sat Chit Anand, truth, consciousness, bliss.
Yeah.
So today's session, very important. Please contemplate.
So
We have 30
when
minutes.
you complete the session, please, normal consciousness in the spiritual realm, we understand better. But last time when you said when you go to a restaurant, also you are in consciousness. When you are in Bhoga, also you are in consciousness. That please explain further.
See, Krishna. Now I am going, for example, my son tells me to come on a very special reason to meet somebody. Otherwise, when a son tells me to come, I refuse to go. I say, you come here. I don't go. But sometimes it becomes necessary. Sometimes you have to go somewhere. For example, I don't go to weddings. I don't go to parties. I don't go to functions. I don't go, right? But sometimes you have to go. Now the point is, when you are going into, suppose you sometimes tell me, I'm going with a group of people. I'm in the Zoom call. But when I go there, then I get lost with those people, correct? If you tell yourself, I'm watching this drama, your friends are there, they are drinking, they are dancing, they are doing all this. You're watching people in the first P of happiness. So you watch, you also are dancing, but you're saying, oh, they are in the first P. I am in the second P. And I have third P. I know I'm here only for 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, I will go back into my silence. And you're dancing, but you're dancing in consciousness. The problem is when you get lost. Yeah. And what Siri told, 1 hour gone, 2 hours gone, 3 hours gone. 3 hours gone is okay, Siri. But those 3 hours going, you should be aware of it. You should be aware. My time is gone, 10 minutes gone, 20 minutes gone, 30 minutes gone. Don't lose consciousness. So today's secret is BBC. Means bring back consciousness. Bring back. How to bring back? How to BBC? How to BBC? How does BB? So you've got a trigger in BBC. What is the trigger in BBC? It is BB. Yep. You have to BB. See, now B has another meaning. You have to be in consciousness. So B. When this gets established in you, our Aham Atma is not there today. He normally says, I am established. He uses the word Aham Atma. He uses the word, I am established in that truth consciousness. Now, being established is that BB. B. Good, Krishna. Will and Nichani and Sukhi.
Shivohang Sip. Firstly, as you said, there are many good answers, but the point of this talk is to find the answer that the SIP is giving you. That is the. So, I think there are two things I'd like to say. Firstly, I think the high road to success is love for the Guru. I think love for the Guru is it's the easy way for everything to happen. If you love your Guru, then the love for the Guru makes everything really easy. Just remember
Tell
your
me,
Guru.
tell me why. Tell me why will. Why will the love for the Guru make everything so easy? Tell me why.
Well, you do what there's no resistance, firstly, no resistance, and also it brings happiness to your heart. You remember him, you feel happy, you feel you're connected, you listen, you remember, you always feel ashamed. You wouldn't do anything if you remember him. So there's many advantages. So I really highly recommend the easy route is love for Guru. If you don't love your Guru, very dangerous, very bad. So I think even the Guru should, if you don't love the Guru should ask you to go find another Guru. Really, it's too dangerous. So
So,
that's the first thing.
so
Uh, I think that's really the best thing. I can give. There are lots of clever answers I could give to this, but I think maybe that's the one I would. I know there are many
no.
clever
Let
ones.
me tell you. When I used to love my Guru,
Yeah.
I was 100% sure my Guru was awakened. I didn't know at that time, when I was following my Guru, I did not know the meaning of enlightenment. When I was
Exactly.
following my Guru, I did not know the meaning of enlightenment.
Exactly.
I loved my Guru. I trusted my Guru. I followed my Guru, like you're saying. There was no 99%. It was 100%.
Yes.
And the Guru accepts. The beauty is the Guru does not judge. The Guru does not judge or condemn or criticize.
Yes.
No real Guru will do that. Every Guru accepts his disciple the way they are.
Yes.
No Guru will feel my disciple is minus. No, you accept, completely you accept.
Yes, sir.
So in that state, when you love the Guru, you know the Guru is on the right path. The Guru has already gone to a point, and I am just trying to go ahead and I'm following. And if I follow the right path, I will reach. How can I miss?
Yeah. The problem
So
is
good point.
arrogance.
Huh?
Arrogance creates a lot of trouble. Really big trouble.
The arrogance comes from the ego. The ego does not exist. When you realize neti neti tattvamasi, then the body is gone, the mind is gone. The ego that stands tall like a wall has a fall. There is no ego. The ego is awakened. The ego is enlightened. Where is arrogance? Yesterday I sang a song. मैं तो प्रभु कुछ भी नहीं सब कुछ तू ही. Yesterday I sang a song. Oh Lord, what am I?
Yes.
I am nothing. In that song, one beautiful verse says, "बहुत पे मालूम होता मैं कुछ भी ना." At that I come to know I am nothing. रहती है बस मिट्टी और कुछ ना. What is left over is just dust. Huh?
Yes.
And then what is that dust? तुम बिन मिट्टी मिट्टी भी ना. Without you, even dust doesn't exist. What is dust? Even that dust, I say I become dust. What is dust? Dust is also you or divine.
Yes.
So when you reach, this is BBC. You bring back consciousness that everything that you're watching, this whole show, this whole drama is a divine Leela. When you're in this consciousness, the challenge, how to be BC.
I think
This
if you
is,
love your guru, I notice when people love their guru, the guru teaches special. They give special teaching. It's like it catches the guru attention. If you love him, he loves you back. He can't get away from you. You can't get away from him. This is
yes,
if you want to trust the
because
guru, you do it with love.
because you're holding the hand of the Guru. If you're holding the hand of the Guru, it means the Guru is holding your hand.
Exactly.
But if you are not holding the hand of the Guru,
Then you start reading all other books and all other teachings. You don't.
then you are lost. When you're not holding the hand of the Guru, then your hand is holding something else. You're holding something else and you're going somewhere else.
Well, we should be singing. We should be do bhakti yoga for you.
No. You should be in consciousness. And the Guru's teachings, if you have a Guru, the Guru's teachings, the Guru's mantra, the Guru's sutra, the Guru's talk, the Guru's acronyms, the Guru's songs, the Guru's words, they should fill your consciousness. And you should not permit anything else to come in. You should fill yourself completely. The problem is, what do? You fill 80% with one guru and 20% you dilute with something else. Then what happens?
You get nothing.
Yeah.
You go left and then you go right. So you stand in the middle.
So no worse than that. It's like getting a beautiful glass of milk, a huge glass of milk. You drop one drop of poison in that milk,
Dead.
the entire milk is contaminated.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, a lot of people tell me, I heard this guru talking, I heard that guru talking, I heard this. I tell them, okay, you hear. I'm not stopping you from hearing, but don't go astray. Don't go away in the wrong direction. The truth that we talk in Zoom call is so simple. It is so simple. You don't need to complicate it. It is so simple. Goodwill. Well said. Ashok Nichani, Sukhi. Nichani, Sukhi.
Shom Sarji.
Yes, sir.
Sarji, I have an analogy I've made. There is a war inside us. So BME, body, mind, and ego, and what we have just learned from you, BBC. So I should use BBC as a weapon to kill that rascal mind.
Very good. BME, to remove BME.
BME, yes, sir. There's
The
a war inside us,
BBC,
BME and BBC.
because when you bring, Ashok, when you bring back consciousness, body is nothing, mind is not there, ego is enlightened, BME disappears. Beautiful, very beautifully said, Ashok.
Super
See
weapon.
how beautifully Ashok has said. Ashok said so beautifully. This is not Ashok talking, SIP is talking. That BBC wipes out BME. When the BME is trying to put its head up, when the BME head is coming up, BBC, I'm giving you a weapon today. The BBC is like a jhadu. What is BBC? It's like a jhadu. With the jhadu, with the sweep, you sweep.
Nuclear weapon.
Huh?
Nuclear weapon.
You sweep it. You sweep BME out. You sweep anger out. You sweep doubt out. You sweep it out. You need to have a jhadu. BBC, your logo should be with a jhadu.
BBC.
Bring back consciousness with a broom.
Broom.
Bring back, BBC is also broom.
Broom.
BBC, bring back consciousness, broom. BBC, the B stands for broom. Remember what is the tool? BBC is B, broom. Okay. Sukhi. Sukhi and then Rajananda.
Shivam sir.
Yes, Sukhi.
Thank you for today's Insta also was very good. And during that discussion, I was just contemplating what BBC as an acronym would be like. And when you said when there is a doubt, throw out. So when you have faith, your belief builds up. So I thought it is like believe in SIP because everything is SIP. Believe in SIP, which will build our confidence, and we can celebrate life with truth consciousness.
Good.
That's what I was thinking.
Very good.
Then,
see, whether it is what I am telling you or not, but what you're saying is correct. No, what you're saying is coming out of consciousness. So you should keep yourself busy with things like this. Because when you're busy making an acronym, when you're busy doing, when you are contaminated, when your mind is vacant and faltu things come in your head. When rubbish comes in your head, then junk is coming in your head. When the junk is coming in your head, the monk is dead. When junk is coming in your head, the monk is dead. Remember this. So don't let the junk come into your head. When the monk is in your head, the junk is dead. So when the monk it comes alive in your head, there's no chance of junk. Because the monk is BBC, monk is always in consciousness. He brings back consciousness. Who is the monk? It's you. You become a monk. Be that monk. Be in that state of a Buddha. Be in yoga. Be in that state. Yes, Sukhi.
And I also remembered this bhajan you sing, Sochu Prabhu Kya Hu Main.
Beautiful. Very beautiful. सोचूं प्रभु क्या हूं मैं, कुछ भी ना मैं, सब कुछ तू है. जग में जो भी है अति सुंदर है वो सब तू है. What a beautiful way to come back to consciousness, to bring back consciousness. Just see sip in all. Just see sip in all. You know, I'm telling you, those of you who are growing in this call, in the Zoom call, you are elevating to a position which is priceless. You're climbing to a position which is priceless, which has no price tag. So you have to continue and not slip. You should not slip. Rajanand, Bliss, Siba.
Thank you, sir.
Rajanand,
Sure, sir.
sir.
Sir, not oftenly, sometimes, because I live in isolation, I love to be in silence. And because that is why that sometimes I go to the mind state. And whenever I go to mind state, I am aware that it is the mind state because of some anxiety or some problem, because this sometimes comes. So I have assimilated your only one mantra. Every mantra I am taking, but assimilation एक ही mantra पे किया है मैंने. That is, nothing matters. I love this mantra from the core of my heart. Nothing matters, and what can happen at the most? Nothing can happen because I am nothing. Nothingness को कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता ना. जब already when I am nothing as a body, mind, and ego, when I am nothing, what anything happens to the body, mind, and ego. When I am nothing, so what can happen to me? सो ये मंत्र इससे मैंने एसिमुलेट किया हुआ है. एंड आई डोंट गो नॉर्मली नाउ, सच बोलता हूँ, कभी कभी 25 दिन के बाद 30 दिन के बाद वो गुस्सा करना पड़ता है मुझे. आई हैव, बिकॉज अभी मैं भाग के आया हूँ, फिर जम्मू से बैठा हूँ देहरादून में. बट आई लिव लाइक, मैं अपनी जिंदगी जी रहा हूँ और मस्ती में जी रहा हूँ. अब मुझे शौक है पढ़ने का, तो आई एम स्टडीइंग लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एंड आई एम जस्ट विद दिस बुक्स. आपकी किताबें, वो किताबें, ये किताबें. सो आई डोंट यूज नाउ, I don't think I lose consciousness normally.
Good.
So
nothing matters is a beautiful mantra. Nothing matters is another very beautiful mantra.
I meditate.
Because if you live with this consciousness, nothing matters. That means nothing will matter. There will be no fear. There will be no worry. There will be no stress. There will be no anger. There will be nothing.
Meditate on this mantra. Suppose something happens to me. अभी मेरी मैडम आई है, मुझे कुछ डिस्टर्ब करेगी. Say, then I will go to the room. I will sit. I will just first मैं 2-3 सांसें लूंगा, लंबी लंबी सांसें, बैठूंगा आराम से. Then I will meditate on this mantra. Nothing matters. बात जैसे आप बोलते हो बाढ़ में जाए, to hell with that problem, to hell. Like that, I will meditate for, but within 1 or 2 minutes, I come to back and just come out laughingly. Oh no, क्या हो गया? सब ठीक है. Like that, now I'm living like that. कहाँ से वो मैं लड़ाई अगले को मारता था?
So the one who knows the transformation is you.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, nobody else can.
Enlightenment kahan pahunch? I can't say that, but this transformation is there, that I am always in peace.
Let me tell you, every day is one step towards enlightenment. Every day. And maybe a day will come where you will not even know कि आप enlightened हो गए. तो then you will realize कि अरे मैं तो सब अभी सब हो गया, जाग गया मैं. When you are able to bypass all of it, when you are able, आप बोल रहे 25 दिन में भी एक बार नहीं होना है, वो 25 दिन में होने का वो भी नहीं होना है.
वही बोल रहा हूँ, sometime, but it happens. I don't say that, but it happens sometime.
25 दिन, it will become 25 week, then it will become 25 month, then it's over. Bliss, good, bliss.
Hi, Shwanti, everyone. Love
Yes.
you. I believe in what make you happy, bring back to consciousness. So fall in love with the possibility and idea you want to reach. It's really a good idea for reach what you want and be happy and such it, Anna. So you have to bring back to consciousness and know everything you know, that you are supreme immortal power and everything is possible for you.
So what should you do?
Believe, have faith, and what we are God. And
Believe, have faith is all that will give you happiness. And you
yes,
should be, but you should, when you are becoming unhappy for any reason, you come back to consciousness.
yes,
You should
bring back
not
to
become unhappy.
consciousness.
The problem is you should not become unhappy.
Yeah,
If you are
you have
becoming
to,
if you are becoming unhappy, who is making you unhappy?
the mind.
You know the answer.
But yes, I know the answer. I know always the answer. It's
So
because the mind and the monkey mind make everyone
no
not
use,
happy and everything.
no use of that monkey mind.
No use.
So
You
BBC,
have, yes, BBC. And
bring
I
back
have got an idea with something I will send you later. You will really enjoy this idea.
Okay,
It's
okay,
for
Rekha.
everyone.
Okay, Rekha
You will
Parwani.
really
You send me your
find
idea.
this nice.
You
Yes.
send me your idea. Rekha
Yeah.
Parwani, is that? Or Rumataji. I don't see Rekha Parwani. Rumataji?
Somewhere.
Yes.
For me, I hum air bhajans throughout the day. So the realizations of air bhajans, the 100 realizations, like in every bhajan is there about karma, about this is Maya, I am nothing. So for me, this brings me to consciousness
Correct.
immediately. So
How often do you have to come back to consciousness? How often does the mind hijack you?
now it doesn't attack me so much. Only very, very rarely. And I don't go to the past. I live in the present. And throughout the day, I'm humming. Even if I'm in a crowd, the bhajan is behind me. I hum. So nothing like this affects me anymore. Very rarely I get
Good.
the mind.
I don't think the challenge is that that there should not be the mind coming and attacking us. The mind will come.
Yes, it will come.
I am saying the challenge is to BBC.
Yes.
The challenge, you can't kill the mind. You cannot kill the mind.
No.
You cannot. You still the mind. You kill the mind. It will appear again.
Yes.
The shaitan will come. The shaitan won't leave you.
Yes.
But
I
if you
know.
have the broom called BBC. If you have a
Yes.
broom called BBC, jhadu. You have the jhadu called
Yes.
BBC. Then you kick the mind out.
Yes.
Then you
And
kick the mind out and you bring back consciousness. What
Mm.
happens when you bring back consciousness? The intellect is activated. The
Yes.
intellect is activated, you discriminate thought. You
Mm.
discriminate thought, you eliminate fear, worry, stress, anxiety. It is a very
And
systematic, it's a very logical, systematic way of doing it.
yes. And last year, my body, mind, and body taught me to accept karma. So that also has accepted. So this brings me back to consciousness
Okay.
fast.
Okay, good. Time is
And
running out.
thank you.
Rumataji picks Atmatrai, Aham Atma. No more questions, right? Rumataji,
Pranam Guruji,
ending
Shivoham.
with will. Yes, Boliye Mataji.
Guruji, my answer is I agree with the will. My answer is also same. To remember your Guru and his teachings and his bhajans. That will solve all the problem in life.
Yeah, because what happens when you're remembering, that remembrance takes you straight away BBC. It straight away brings you back to consciousness. You're listening to one bhajan, comes back to consciousness. You're watching a podcast, it comes back to consciousness. You're reading a book, it comes back to consciousness. BBC.
Yes,
So,
Guruji.
yeah. So, but if you don't do that, suppose you are taking some other method, you may be lost for some time.
No, Guruji. My method is this only. What
So
I have
this,
told you.
so whenever I had a problem, for me, I would straight away go back to my guru. I would not go here and there. I would go straight to my guru.
Yes,
Nowhere
Guruji.
else.
That is the best solution.
Yes, Mataji. Pix, thank you. Pix.
Shivam Guruji,
Good evening.
according to me, be in present moment. that people say सच्चा मुसलमान वही है जो 5 टाइम की नमाज अदा करता है। तो मेरे अकॉर्डिंग 24 घंटे में अपने आप को हर 1 घंटे बाद में 10 मिनट का मी टाइम दो कि मैंने क्या किया, ठीक है, मैं कितने टाइम माइंड स्टेज में रहा, कितने टाइम कॉन्शियसनेस में रहा। सेकंड, थॉट्स आती है, थॉट्स बार-बार में आती है। अगर हम एज ए ऑब्जर्वर थॉट्स को ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, उनके साथ में डिटैचमेंट की वो रखेंगे, अटैच नहीं होंगे थॉट्स के साथ में, तो माइंड नहीं आएगा। तो लीव द थॉट्स, डोंट अटैच विद थॉट्स, बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस।
You cannot leave the thought. You have to discriminate the thoughts. वो थॉट को वी हैव टू कैच द थॉट एंड वी हैव टू क्रश इट, वी हैव टू फिनिश इट, यस नो करके उसको आगे आगे जाओ आगे जाओ आगे जाओ। अगर वो थॉट को हम इग्नोर करेंगे, वो क्या करेगा? वो थॉट वो वापस आएगा,
अगेन कम बैक।
सो यू हैव टू डिसॉल्व द थॉट, you have to finish the thought, and that is the way for you to come back, get BBC. So when you, and BBC means intellect is in command. Bring back consciousness. How do you know you're in consciousness? You come to know you're in consciousness when the सावधान, वो ऐसा खड़ा है, कौन खड़ा है? इधर चाकू के साथ, who's standing with the sword? Cut, 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 cut. The sword is ready to cut. That is intellect. That is discipline. That is consciousness. नहीं तो you are flowing like a river. नहीं तो you are just gushing. It is pushing you. It is gushing and pushing and going. You're miserable. And then suddenly you say, I have a bad mood, yaar. I have a bad mood. ये bad mood कहाँ से आया? ये bad mood जो है कहाँ से आया?
माइंड ने दिया,
माइंड ने किया, माइंड ने दिया, माइंड ने किया। माइंड नहीं होगा तो बैड मूड कहां से आएगा?
नहीं आएगा, पीस रहेगा।
So this is what we are learning every day. So today's mantra, today's sutra, BBC, BBC, BBC. Atmatraya, Am Atma. Atmatraya, Am Atma.
Shivam sir. I think to bring back consciousness, we should be always aware of I am soul.
Yes.
So my favorite mantra is I am soul. Nowadays I am always in consciousness. I am soul. I am soul. That's why when I mind attacks me, I'm coming back within some seconds.
How many people are calling you Atmatraya?
Some people.
The day everybody calls you Atmatraya, you will become soul.
I see.
As
Yes,
long
sir.
as long as people are calling you Dattatray, 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 one day you are Atmatray, one day you are Dattatray. One moment you are Atmatray, one moment you are Dattatray. Eliminate
Yes, sir.
Dattatray. Remove Dattatray completely.
Sure, sir.
If
Definitely.
everybody starts calling you Atmatray, automatically you will become soul.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
this is I'm just giving you a tip, up to you, but this is the challenge.
Yes, sir.
Ahem Atma. Thank you.
No, best tip. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Ahem Atma Siba. With.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
As you already told, I am already established in the subconsciousness. There is no going back here and there, just like a Siddha Prajna. No? Always established. The most profound method, this is my 74th day I am attending this call. The most profound method taught by you for the last 74 days is, day before yesterday, you said one thing. I think that is applicable to everybody. I have started following that. Sip, you are my life. Sip, you are my life. If you say that, automatically there is no question. Establishing in the subconsciousness has already happened. Today, what is my experience in subconsciousness? I'm telling. Whenever I started taking bath, I am telling, sip, you are taking bath. Whenever I am eating, I am telling, sip, you are taking. Whenever I am sitting in office, the most profound work I did, the sips work yesterday, similar to, I recalled my 24 years when I was CA. Today I met one CA. He is our internal auditor. His name is Chirag Charan. He is a Marwadi, actually. He is our internal auditor. I taught him ISIS. I sent him nearly 60 books, whatever downloaded books of you. He is very much, he is a God gifted. I said, I am a soul. Soul is SIP. I am a SIP. I gave him a class. He was very happy and immediately usko wo pakad gaya actually. Usko he catch the words. As far as myself is concerned, I am established. I will be improving in my establishment over a period. Actually, I'm very happy today. My mind is neither going here and there. Always established in the supreme consciousness.
Very
I'm very
beautiful.
happy, sir. There is no
Very
going back and bringing.
What is the best way to be in consciousness? Yesterday, Krishna yesterday,
The
she had a
best way to be in the.
What Krishna did yesterday in her colony, she called everybody to her house and she spoke about SIP and she spread the message. Now, when you are spreading message to Chirag, chartered accountant, when Krishna is talking, what is happening to you? What is happening to you? You are evolving further and
I'm very,
further.
very happy.
And you are evolving. You are evolving more and more in your consciousness with the subject.
Perfect. Perfectly, sir. He looks that he is an enlightened soul, actually. He's a very, very good soul. I met him today and definitely over a period I will bring him into our forum. He's a very good soul, actually.
So I'm saying there can be nothing better. I have so many jobs I'm doing, but there can be nothing better to bring people on this Zoom call and to help them in the end. Second best is Instagram. Instagram is not the first best. First best is this Zoom call because this is the final lesson. This Zoom call, if somebody attends, this Zoom call is direct rocket. Straight to SIP. Straight it is going to SIP.
No.
So we have to be.
No seesaw of Swarga, nothing, only rocket.
So good. See how many people know that he's counting. I am Atma's counting. 74th day I'm on the call. See this is how much.
Tomorrow I'm going to complete 75th day. I'm very happy,
good.
sir. I'm very, very happy. I'm established. As I'm repeatedly, I will say I am fully established.
Very
excellent,
good. Very
sir.
good.
Thank you
Siba.
very much. Thanks.
Thank you. Siba.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Guruji, yesterday you gave that example to Guru Mataji that सुबह शादी में हाय हेलो करना, फिर बाद में शाम को जूम कॉल शिवोहम. So Guruji, it made me contemplate a lot, Guruji. और फिर रियलाइज होने लगा कि हम लोगों की भी हालत वैसी है गुरुजी. ये जो एग्जाम्पल दिया वैसी हालत है. सुबह सब जगह जाके हाय हेलो बोलना, फोन कॉल करना, सब मतलब एंड देन गुरुजी इट मेड मी रियलाइज कि बीबीसी के लिए क्या कम है गुरुजी. तो आई मेड लिस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स कि फोन कॉल्स, फालतू के प्रोग्राम्स, फालतू स्पीकिंग विद पीपल, and then overthinking, tears, these all, Guruji, I have written all the points, Guruji, and then I will try to overcome those points. And Guruji yesterday
Siba,
said it shook
Siba,
me, Guruji.
What you're saying, no, if everybody does that, right? If everybody takes a sheet and writes down all the meaningless things you're doing every day. If everybody does a sincere, what is called self-audit, and then all the falto things, all the rubbish things, you cancel. What is left if you do only SIP things? You become beda par. You're gone. You have been liberated.
Yeah, Guruji. Guruji, I have made so many things. 10 to 12 things are disturbing me, Guruji. So today I was into full consciousness, Guruji.
Let us see tomorrow now, how you are tomorrow.
No, Guruji. Please don't challenge me. Bless me.
No, I'm not. I am really saying tomorrow we will review how you are. Na.
No, Guruji.
Abhi now I know. आपने सब फालतू चीजें किताब में लिखा है. Whenever I want, I will tell you, किताब निकालो, फालतू वाला किताब. Call this sheet फालतू sheet. Please call this sheet फालतू sheet.
Yeah.
Whenever I tell remove the faltu sheet, you should remove this sheet. Keep a proper bookmark in this sheet.
But
Will, closing.
Shivohang Sip, thank you for. People call
Guruji,
you.
this worked a lot, Guruji.
Okay.
जब फोन हाथ में आता था, I said no, नई बात करना है.
Okay, good. Time is over. Okay, Siba, Will, please conclude. Siba, tomorrow. Will. Unmute, Will.
Shivohang Sip. So
yes,
I think firstly, love is the answer. Either you take the word sip, like this is a word of love. Also, Guruji is also a word of love. This is the first point. If you take these words as devotional words for thinking, then the step 2 is to look at the space between the word, because I think the way to consciousness is through the silence between thoughts. You take the word sip, silence, sip, like this. So you're using devotion, bhakti, plus silence. I think this might be a shortcut because you're using love, but also the silence.
So good. So Will, you're suggesting a method. Everybody must choose methods. There are so many methods we have got. The challenge, what did Siba just now said? Siba said today she written a sheet of paper with all the nonsense she has done today. And she says, I have written all the nonsense. I don't want to know what nonsense she has written. But she's saying, ye bakwas hai, ye bakwas hai, ye bakwas hai, ye bakwas hai, ye bakwas hai. What is left? One is bakwas, one is mukhwas. One is bakwas, one is mukhwas. Mukhwas means what is good to the mouth. Here what I'm telling, mukhwas means it tastes good. Bakwas is nonsense. Mukhwas is what tastes good. So let us try to eliminate the garbage. Today what I told you, don't let the junk in your head, you will be dead. But when the monk is in your head, the junk will be dead. And that today the word is BBC. What is the word you're taking home today? BBC. Bring back consciousness with a B, broom. The broom must sweep the mind out of the room. The broom must sweep the mind out of the room. You bring back consciousness and you be established. Be established in divine consciousness. And if you are established in divine consciousness, nobody in this world can shake you. Nobody in this world can take you away from SIP. With folded hands, I bow down to you.